consumption relative to GDP. And this is obviously something, which if you're familiar with China, stands out in a lot of the debate where consumption is very low as a percentage of GDP. That's still true, right? Like relative to the rest of the world, like consumption is around 40% of GDP, much lower than in any other sort of comparable economy. Now, there are some problems with those numbers, and it could be a little bit higher, but the broad point stands. Like structurally, consumption is low. However, in terms of the cycle and where the direction of travel, consumption in 2023 reached the highest level since 2005. Now, sort of like one sort of criticism of this would be, well, this is because the rest of the economy is weak. And if you think about the way the economies work, consumption tends to be more stable than investment. If you're a company and suddenly you've got no sales, well, investment collapses, right? You're not going to spend any more money. Whereas if you're a consumer, you always have to spend on food. And so consumption tends to be much less volatile than other bits of the economy. But the point is that this is in the context where consumption has recovered the trend of pre-COVID. So this isn't a situation where where the rest of the economy is, consumption is weaker. Consumption looks like it's stronger because the rest of the economy is so weak. In China, consumption looks like it's okay. And in that context, it's rising relative to GDP to the highest level since 2005. It's not a particularly high level, but again, the direction of travel, I think, is important.